but I won't
You're the spark to my berry.
no more.
You're the smoke to my high.
This
You're the one I wanna marry.
I'm yours.
You're the one for me,
Open
for
up
me.
your mind and see
Cause I'm
like me.
for you,
Open up your plans and then you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's everybody's right to feel love, 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 love. Well, you dawned on me in your bed, I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool dawn run out, I'd be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. This cannot wait. I'm yours.
You know that I'll never doubt you, and you know that I think about you, and you know I can't live without you. I love the way that you smile, and maybe in just a while you can see me walk down the aisle. 'Cause you're the apple to my eye, you're the star to my berry.
Good afternoon, everybody. And welcome to the May 2025 Nurse Pinning Ceremony at WCC. So the first order of business is that I'm going to ask everyone to stand for the national anthem, and we have students, some students who are able to join us today from the Westchester Community College Chorus, directed by Rose Marie Serrano. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at graduation also. So my name is Professor Amy DeCapua, and I'm an assistant nursing professor in the program. I'd like to introduce everyone who's here on the stage today and those who helped with today's ceremony. I have to my left Dr. Belinda Miles, president of Westchester Community College. I have Dr. Vanessa Morris, Provost and VP of Academic Affairs. I have George Contreras, Dean of the School of Health Sciences and Wellness. Professor Maureen Carmen, our department chair. On my right, I have Professor Norma Katz. Professor Maria Cecile Cerici, Professor Alexandra Romeo, Professor Leta Kothi, and Professor Vidya Salim. I'd also like to thank our office assistant, Celeste Cabral, in the back. Celeste, please stand. We couldn't do this without you. And behind the scenes, our lead IT tech, Andre Barres. We have our adjuncts in the audience. Please stand so we can recognize you for helping the students through their journey. And last but certainly not least, our graduating class. Give another round of applause. I'd like to call up to the stage Dr. Belinda Miles.
Thank you so much, Professor. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our guests, and congratulations to our graduates. We're so proud of you. We welcome you to SUNY Westchester Community College. We are having just the most fun season Every day is a celebration. There are lots and lots of applause, lots of smiles, lots of hugs, lots of pride that we feel at the college. I'm incredibly proud to stand before you today as we celebrate the dedication and hard work that has brought our students to this moment, the pinning ceremony. What a special honor. This milestone represents not only your academic achievements, but your commitment to answering the profound calling of being a nurse. Nursing is more than just a profession. It's a calling, a service to humanity, to those who are in so much need at that moment of care that you provide. In the face of the continuing national nursing shortage, you are stepping up when the need for compassionate, skilled healthcare providers has never been greater. You're stepping into a world that will rely on your expertise and your empathy. It's a profession that requires the head and the heart, and the hands, we know. Okay, we're proud of your resilience, focus, and unyielding drive to achieve your academic goals. You've demonstrated the very qualities that will shape the future of healthcare, and I have no doubt that you will continue to inspire those around you, even as you continue your own climbs in your individual careers. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best in the next chapter of your journey, and thank you to our faculty.
Next, I'd like to call up Dr. Vanessa Morris.
Good afternoon. It's great to see you all here. And congratulations to the nursing class of 2025. So exciting. So first of all, let's just give a round of applause for all these people that are supporting our students and help them get through their program. You guys are the best. So nursing is more than just what you learn in the classroom. It's more than the skills. And I'm a sociologist, and we call that the hidden curriculum. So some of the suffering that you've been through the last 2 years is part of learning and preparing for your entry into the job in the workforce. Nursing involves discipline, right? Self-discipline, staying on top of your studies, planning ahead so that you can juggle everything, whether it's your job or your family, plus your nursing requirements. Learning how to juggle all of that and be strong in the face of stress and tiredness is all part of learning how to become a nurse. But I think the other part of the hidden curriculum that's so important is the camaraderie that nurses build amongst one another while they're going through their program. You have an opportunity to get to know each other, to help each other, and to learn empathy and compassion as you support each other going through the program. So that to me is always one of the most beautiful things about being in a nursing pinning is celebrating that camaraderie and everything that you've built together. I have a little poem, or this is not exactly a poem, but it is sort of. Not written by me, written by someone else. So, on being a nurse, you will never be bored, you will always be frustrated, you will be surrounded by challenges, so much to do and so little time. You will carry immense responsibility and very little authority. You will step into people's lives, you will make a difference, some will bless you and some will curse you. You will see people at their worst and at their best. You will never cease to be amazed at people's capacity for love, courage, and endurance. You will see life begin and end. You will experience resounding triumphs and devastating failures. You will cry a lot and you will laugh a lot. You will know what it is to be human and to be humane. So congratulations on entering into this incredibly important profession, one that every one of us will have to interact with at some point in time, right? I thank you for your service and your commitment. Tomorrow is commencement, and we call it commencement because it's really a beginning. It's a beginning of your new journey into working as a nurse, a new chapter of your lives. So I look forward to seeing you all then and celebrating with you today. Congratulations.
Now I'd like to call up Dean George Contreras.
Good afternoon, everybody. Buenas tardes a todos que están aquí. I want to welcome you all to this special ceremony. For those of you in the audience who don't know, I'm also what I call a novice nurse. I became a nurse 2 years ago. So I was sitting in the same spot that they were not too long ago. So for me, I'm still learning a lot. But I want to, first of all, echo what Dr. Moretz said and really take a moment to thank every single one that's sitting over there, because you've had to share them, your loved ones, your family members, and let them go do clinical rotations. They've had to miss special events, birthdays, anniversaries, and group studies, and you've spent a lot of time away from your family, but you have been supporting them directly or indirectly. And so this ceremony is not just about them, it's also about you and all the sacrifices that every single one of you that are seated here and are here today have made for them. So I think you all should give them a huge round of applause. That's right, high five, I saw that, good, that's right. I also want to take a moment to thank the faculty, full-time faculty, adjunct faculty, and I think it's very illustrative to see our last class. I don't know if you know this, our last graduating class, we had a 100% pass first time on the NCLEX. So that is a testament to the hard work that our faculty and staff do to help support the students. Of course, it's also a testament to you all studying, right? I know this is all party today, but after today, you're gonna have to start getting work done again. But this is a team effort. And it's a team effort, not just getting through the program, it's also gonna be a team effort once you start working as a nurse. You have to remember, you are gonna be part of the healthcare team, right? Taking care of a patient is going to take many people to do that. And I think it's important for you to remember that. We are part of a team, and we're not going to do anything by ourselves, and we have to work closely with a lot of different disciplines out there. But you are an advocate for your patient. If you see anything suspect, stand up for your patient. That's why you're there. One of the things you do amongst the many things that nurses do is a patient advocate. And on that note, also advocate for yourself. You're going to be entering a field where you will be working many hours, you will be seeing a lot of patients, and at some point, you're going to feel exhausted and tired and overwhelmed. And at that moment, you have to think about why did you want to become a nurse? And let that drive you and support you as you continue. But if you need to take a moment to ask for help, ask for help. Don't keep it inside. I'm sure you made some great friendships in this class. Reach out to somebody, okay? I don't want you to feel like you're ever alone, because you're not. Worst case scenario, if no one else picks up the phone, you can call or email me, okay? It's good. You have to speak to somebody if you're feeling overwhelmed, okay? You can't let that get to you at any point in time. That being said, I also want to give a special thank you to one of our faculty who is retiring at the end of this academic year, Professor Norma Katz. She came to WCC in 2007 and has prepared hundreds, if not thousands, of students who have become nurses out there. So you never know who you might look up and see. They might have been prepared and educated by Professor Norma Katz. So Norma, thank you very much for everything you have done for your students, for the program, for the college, and we wish you nothing but the best in your retirement. And on a final note to all of you, as has been said already, this is not the end. Think about the next steps. Think about getting your bachelor's, think about getting your master's, and even think about getting a doctoral degree in nursing. You have a lot to offer, and this is just the first chapter in a very long book of your new career. So congratulations. You can party today, but after next week, you have to start studying for that NCLEX. You have to keep up that 100%. So congratulations, everybody.
I'd like to call up Professor Maureen Carmen.
Good afternoon, everyone. Faculty, family, and friends, and most importantly, the class of May 2025. Give yourselves a hand. Today, we're here to celebrate your dedication, your perseverance, and your profound commitment to the nursing profession. You have put in so much work and time, and today's the day that we get to celebrate you. As I stand before you, I'm deeply moved by the passion and the purpose that each of you brings to this noble calling. Through your personal mission statements that were part of the assignment for leadership, which I know you didn't think had a purpose, but it did, got me here today. You have expressed and shared a commitment to compassion, advocacy, excellence, and that will guide you through your careers. You have pledged to provide patient-focused care for the person as a whole. You've pledged to ensure that your patients are treated with honesty, integrity, and respect. You've committed to not only being caregivers, but also advocates, and ensuring patients' safety and well-being in every moment of vulnerability. One of you wrote, "I want to be a supportive presence to the patient where they feel understood and heard. When they don't feel heard, I want to be an advocate for them." This is the essence of nursing. Some of you have spoken about redefining the hospital experience, ensuring that each patient receives not just medical care, but kindness, dignity, and humanity. One of you beautifully stated, "I strive to be a source of comfort, understanding, and encouragement, always seeking to bring a smile to their faces." Another shared, "Every patient deserves compassion, advocacy during their most vulnerable moments." This is what sets nurses apart, our ability to blend science with the heart and evidence-based practice with empathy. You have also recognized the importance of lifelong longing and growth. Nursing is a field that demands continuous improvement, and you have embraced that challenge with open arms. Also stated in the mission statements was, "It is my mission and my commitment to continue the pursuit of learning and self-improvement as long as I shall practice nursing." This unwavering dedication will not only elevate you to your practice, but also inspire those around you. Before we move forward with the rest of what I'd like to say to the graduates, I'd like to take a moment to honor somebody very special to our program. Today, we recognize and celebrate the retirement of a remarkable faculty member who has given so much to this program and to our nursing community. Professor Norma Katz has not only served as a dedicated instructor in many of our ADN classes and clinicals, but also as a former department chair, and she is retiring this year. Her contributions have shaped generations of nurses, and her leadership has been instrumental in the growth and success of this program. She is the keeper of all the information, and we rely on her for that information. On a personal note, I'd like to thank her for being a mentor to me as I stepped into the role of department chair. Her guidance, her wisdom, and her unwavering support have made an impact. She answers her phone every single time I call. And 3 years later, we often end up dressed the same, shoes and all, which says something. I'm not sure what it says, but it does say something. I think we have each learned from each other. We will miss her full-time presence, but she will remain part of our nursing family. She will be on speed dial at all times. So please join me in offering our deepest gratitude and warmest wishes as she begins this new chapter. So graduates, as you receive your pins, you're not just celebrating the completion of this rigorous program. You are stepping into a profession that will challenge you, shape you, reward you in ways you have yet to imagine. You'll have days of exhaustion, days of heartache, but also days of joy and triumph, and moments where you know without a doubt that you have made the difference in someone's life. As you embark on this next chapter, remember why you chose this path. Remember the words you have written in your mission statements. Stay compassionate, stay resilient, stay committed to excellence. Never forget you're not alone. Never forget where you came from. We are here. You are part of a community of nurses that stands together. We support one another, and we uplift each other in this profession. Congratulations. The world needs you. I am very, very proud of you. And as the faculty, we could not be prouder of you. Congratulations. I'd like now to welcome Professor Norma Katz to the podium.
Thank you so much. I'm deeply touched and honored, and we've kind of created another tradition when someone is retiring that they get to speak one last time to the graduates, to the families, to administration, and I want to start out by thanking you for honoring me this way. To the graduates of the class of May 2025, I'm so proud of you. You've worked so hard, and you do deserve this honor as you move into the next phase of your career. So I thank you. I also want to thank administration, WCC, for giving me the opportunities that you have given me during these past 18 years, as I've had the privilege of working in the nursing program. As many of you know, this program was for me more than a job. It was a mission to provide that high-quality, affordable education that I, too, was able to have. I've been honored to provide leadership during my time at WCC, first as curriculum chair of the evening program, and then for 3 years as department chair of our esteemed nursing program. I have been fortunate to have worked with so many of my dedicated, hardworking colleagues, and I want to express my thanks to them for everything we have done collectively as a faculty group to better the outcomes for this program and for all of the students. This group is outstanding, and there is not one person among them who has not wanted all of you to have the best education possible and to give all that they could to ensure your growth and development as nurses. And again, to all of my colleagues, thank you so much for the wonderful work that we've done together. I've had many opportunities in nursing, and as I look back at these opportunities and about how you can start your career and make good decisions and find situations that can help you fulfill your dreams, I believe the starting point for going in this positive direction is making connections. Some of the students I've had know that I've talked a lot about connections in this last class because it has meaning to me, making connections. Where to begin? I made a very important connection in my ability to get into a nursing program. You're not going to believe this. I called a recruiter at a CUNY school that had a nursing program back then. I applied for my BSN because I was a career changer, prior bachelor's, and I couldn't get into an associate degree program. They wouldn't let you back then, even though I wanted to. And she said, come in, because we didn't have computers, and I came in with my transcript, and she looked at it and she said, you're in. Would you like that? You're in. That goes to show how it was a while ago. And she told me, okay, next semester, 3 prerequisites, and you're in January. And it was a great connection. Unfortunately, in that program, it was the last good connection I had, although I am wearing my pin from the program. But I learned something about the tone of that program was something that I wouldn't want to recreate, and I've taken that lesson with me. Sometimes you can learn by having negative experiences. And I remember feeling that if I ever taught nursing, I would want to be the nurse educator that fostered positive experiences and positive connections. Fast forward, I've had numerous experiences in my journey as a nurse, and the prior connection that I had to the school I worked at in New York City was very dear to my heart. I loved that school, and truth be told, I didn't want to leave. But in 2007, the commute just was too much, driving back and forth to New York City. So I applied to WCC, and a little known secret, and a few of us are in this category, I didn't get the position the first time I applied back in 2000, but I applied again in 2007. Goes to show you, never give up. Be persistent. And new chairperson, I got the job. And everything was great, right? No. Still issues to deal with. And we dealt with it. I won't go through, but how through that struggle we made connections. And a lesson that I always like to tell in my life that helped me understand making connections was, once I was working with a group, and I didn't get along with the other people in the group, and an arbitrator called us together and said to me, you see, you agree, you see, they agree and you don't. And it's not always about who's right or wrong, but sometimes it's about getting along. And I learned from that lesson. So some final words of advice on forming connections, maintaining connections, using connections to be one's best self, and becoming one's best professional self. 1, find an area of opportunity and make a connection. One single connection can be transformative and open doors and build relationships. Learn through disconnection or through your mistakes. Sometimes a negative experience can be instructive in shaping our values and actions. Build long-term bonds with others. Connections over time fosters loyalty, satisfaction, and professional growth. Go out on a limb and get to know others, and let them get to know you. Find the right work environment that fosters connection. This matters and can lead to much fulfillment at your place of employment. Keep dialogue open and develop a shared understanding. Maintaining connection sometimes involves conflict resolution and humility, not just compatibility. In closing, form, maintain, and use connections to become one's best self. I wish you much success in your career and your future. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your world and to connecting to you. May your life be filled with challenges, connections, and much success. I will cherish my memories of my work life here at WCC, and thank you.
Thank you, Professor Katz. And everybody can see up on the screen when she was talking was her past nursing picture. Was that your pinning picture that was up that I chose? Andre already switched it, but here it is. That was from your pinning, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Now, I am honored to call to the stage the class of May 2025 class speaker, Jake Mahoney.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jake Mahoney. Thank you all for attending this monumental day for each of us graduating. It's an honor to be here today, and I would like to start off by covering some vital and well-deserved formalities. I would like to thank the professors of the nursing program, including Professor Carmen, Hay, Salim, Romeo, Cerici, Koshi, DeCapua, and Professor Katz. They were able to showcase to each of us what a nurse should be and what we should do. We should be skilled, decisive, and confident in our abilities. I would like to thank them personally for opening their offices for reviews, emailing us reminders of future events, and most of all, for encouraging us when we needed it the most. I would like to thank the clinical instructors for their helpful demeanor, their compassion, and their understanding that we are learning. Thank you for turning errors into moments that we could learn from and teaching us the right methods for a range of skills. As I say, you might be an expert in the classroom, but arguably, it's more important to be an expert in clinical. I would also say thank you to the clinical sites and patients for offering us environments and situations which we are able to learn and grow as future nurses. I would like to give a big thank you also to my family for helping me through this difficult journey. And now I'm going to say something that you really don't want to hear from the speaker of the class. It's that I'm not a public speaker. In fact, I've had nightmares where I'm in this very scenario. I didn't choose to be the speaker because I wanted to be it. I did it so I could show the people in this class how much they actually mean to me. This class displayed a level of compassion and empathy towards each other that I have never seen before in any setting I've ever been in. Everybody looks out for each other and cares about how their peers do. They help yet don't expect rewards for doing so, and they answer questions on the dime, which is particularly good for me because I ask a lot of questions. I think the professors could also say that too. If there is a problem, they try to solve it for each other. This is more than just a class, it's a bond that was formed on our first meeting together and that will never be broken after graduation. Another reason why I wanted to come up here today is to honor the amazing, smart, and caring, genuine people who aren't able to join us on this stage today. They were also integral to our success and will always be part of our class, and I'll be looking forward to hearing about them all graduating next semester. Over the past 2 years, we've grown, changed, and became better versions of ourselves. For all the challenges thrown our way, we've endured and found inspiration from our peers, faculty, and families. I would not change a single thing about how I've grown personally, and I want to seize the moment to express my greatest gratitude for everybody in this room today. We leave as the nurses of tomorrow. Thank you.
I'd like to add that Jake didn't choose to speak. He was chosen by his class. It was a unanimous decision that he speak today, so excellent job, Jake. We are now moving on to the recognition and awards part of the ceremony. I'm going to make it short and sweet so we can get to the pinning. I have the privilege of presenting this year's Nursing Leadership Award. This award recognizes a student who demonstrates leadership, advocacy, and mentoring within the nursing program and college community. This student is an active member of the Future Nurses Club and has helped to plan and organize numerous professional development activities, and also helping and was instrumental in planning a college-wide health fair, educating students on campus about a variety of healthcare concerns. Much planning goes on behind the scenes, and a lot of troubleshooting and last-minute phone calls to make sure events run smoothly and appear effortless. I am very honored and proud to present this year's Leadership Award to the Future Nurses Club President, Adriana Gomez Ribeiro da Silva. And I will have Professor Norma Katz come up to the stage to give out our Clinical Excellence Award.
Thank you. Well, this would be normally the role of our curriculum chair, Ann Hay, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to come today, and I want to read you a message. Hi, everyone. I am truly sorry that I will not be able to attend today's pinning ceremony. Orientation and pinning have always been two of my favorite events, and this will be the first pinning I missed ever since becoming a full-time faculty in 2019. Even before then, I made it a point to attend as an adjunct whenever possible. I have been trying to find a way to balance important induction ceremony, her granddaughter who was inducted into the National Junior Honor Society, but unfortunately, the timing just doesn't work. As curriculum chair, I am putting together a note. Thank you for helping me to do all my work. I'm wishing all of you a very memorable event. Thank you, Professor Hay. This afternoon, we recognize one of the students in the group who gets the Clinical Excellence Award in Nursing, an award that recognizes outstanding dedication, skill, and professionalism in clinical nursing practice. Nursing is more than a profession. It's a commitment to compassion, continuous learning, and clinical integrity. The award reinforces the dedication to delivering the highest standard of care, advocating for patients, and supporting fellow nurses. This year's recipient has consistently demonstrated exceptional clinical judgment, compassionate patient care, and a strong commitment to excellence in every setting. They've earned the respect of their peers, instructors, and clinical mentors through their integrity, initiative, and ability to integrate knowledge into practice with confidence and grace. We as a faculty are proud of the nurse you are becoming, and we look forward to the incredible impact you will make in the lives of your future patients and families. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award in Nursing, Imani McCollum.
Congratulations to our award winners. Now, let's get you pinned, okay? I'm going to ask Professor Cerici to come up to the podium. She will be reading the names as we pin our students. And I'm inviting the rest of the faculty up to line up to pin the class.
Good afternoon, everyone. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored nursing tradition, a symbolic welcoming of new graduate nurses into the nursing profession. It signifies the official initiation into the brotherhood and sisterhood of nurses. A long time ago in schools of nursing, the tradition was wearing a cap, so the ceremony was called a capping ceremony. But as more and more men entered the nursing schools, capping no longer made sense, and we moved to pinning, followed by a candlelighting ceremony. Candlelighting or lamplighting ceremony is done to commemorate the dedication of Florence Nightingale, who tended to the wounded soldiers of the Crimean War, even at night, by candlelight. Hence, she is called the Lady with the Lamp. As I call your names, please step up to be pinned by faculty. Brenda Alvarez. Kevin Carey. Dardan Kabdarbasha. Kanika Contrastano. Alicia Flores. Adriana Ribeiro da Silva Gomez. Michelle Orozco Garcia. Colin Hanna. Maybelle Holimont. Kirsten Leone. Caroline Llanos. Jake Mahoney. Rosa Martinez. Sabine Matthew. Kathleen McAllister. Imani McCallum. Lauren Michelle Sullivan. Danielle Swenson. Sarah Vega. And Megan Weiss.
That concludes the pinning of our graduates, and we have one more step in the nurse pinning ceremony where we do the candle lighting ceremony. That is a tradition. Having a past student come in who is now a nurse, passing on that flame to a graduating student. So I'd like to call up to the stage Emma Tessler from the class of December 2024. She will be joined, and you can go right by the white table up there, Emma, and by Kirsten Leone of the class of May 25. I think we're ready to go over here. Can you hear me okay? So the tradition of the lighting of the candles is, I realize we have a very large crowd. That means this class is so loved. Some of you may not have a program. I apologize for that. But those of you who do, we have nurses who are in the audience read along the Florence Nightingale Pledge with us once we light the candles. Okay? So I'm going to give Kirsten a candle. Emma, I'm going to have you hold this, and I'm going to have you guys go a little bit in front of me here. And I'm going to light Emma's candle first, and she's going to pass it on to Kirsten. And I ask the graduates to stand with your candles and light them as well. Okay. And we'll read together the Florence Nightingale Pledge. I pledge myself here in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and as an art. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and of personal accountability. I devote myself to healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care. I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information. I will act with compassion in ethical matters. I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today. Congratulations, graduates. You have completed your nurse pinning ceremony. You can blow out the candle. Before we show a celebratory slideshow, I had a couple students who wanted to come up and had a couple words. Adriana, and whoever else is coming with her. Go ahead.
Hello. We appreciate every single person here, especially our amazing teachers, every single one. And no matter what type of nurse you become, each of you will be a part of us. Wherever we go, we will carry your lessons. So I would like to call Professor D. Please, just a little. Oh.
One second.
Yes.
Technical difficulty.
Oh, I just figured they over here. Oh, okay, thank you. Again, take two. Professor D.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Professor Carmen, please. Professor Romeo. Professor Sarici. Professor Koshi. Professor Celine. And for last, amazing teacher that taught us so much, and them two would not be the same without you, Professor Katz. Thanks so much.
At this time, I invite the students to make your way down into the first two rows. We have a celebratory slideshow that we'd like to show you and your families before we are done with the ceremony and go and celebrate with light refreshments. So the best way to go is on the side and then down those stairs here. There's 19 seats, but as I said, Kevin and Darden, you're one unit. You can you can come down on this side. I'm going to come over here too. All right.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Congratulations, you earned every minute of this. Go and celebrate with your family and friends. You did it.